So we start off with Captain Magma right here praying over the gun after Toji done turned bro into a seafood boil, and then he immediately blisses Nanami and he like, tag, you it. And then the camera pans to Maki, and she couldn't even get the rest of Nanami's name out before he was like, ooh, trick shot. And after that trick shot, go ahead and sign that paper. Straight FaZe Clan member. Don't worry, you'll get in. I heard they signing anybody these days. And then old man Zenna starts speeding around the room. And all of this was really for no reason, because bro think he sees a path around Jogo, but he gets about 5 steps into his run and then he gets cooked too. And bro, that ain't even the pettiest part, because Jogo walks over to him and he like, damn, I don't even like my meat well done. And then out of nowhere, Jogo activates his riding badge because he feels Sukuna's aura coming from somewhere else in Shibuya. So fast forward and we arrive and we see these 2 dumb ass girls feeding Yuji 2 fingers. And come to think of it, these 2 hoes are responsible for mass property damage, multiple counts of murder, and just pure stupidity. And that's when Jogo rushes over there and he like, hey yo, what the fuck? Hey, how many fingers did y'all give that nigga? Oh my god, girl, ew. Yeah, oh my god, look at his fucking haircut. That shit is so cooked. So Jogo like, aye bitch, I'ma show you cooked. And then he burns their ass alive. Director was so disrespectful he ain't even want to show it, but Jogo finna find out he getting that same treatment later on in the show. And after that, that's when Jogo whips out a literal scroll full of 10 fingers. And hey, just like Diddy, Jogo forces 10 fingers down Yuji's mouth while he's unconscious, nigga holding his chin and everything, and I'ma be the one to say it,
that was real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
But Jogo looks to the left and somehow the girl survived the fire. So Jogo goes to raise his arm to burn the girls again, but he like, hold up, I know I ain't tripping.
You are a worthless bitch ass nigga.
So bro jumps on the side by the girls and Sukuna like, and that was it. This nigga took a literal footstep and got these hoes hyperventilating, talking about, oh my god, girl, breathe, breathe. He won't kill us for that, right? And hold up, you telling me this nigga got y'all shook to the point where y'all questioning if you can breathe around him? And then Jogo over there like, oh my god, the aura, I can feel it. Overwhelmed.
Hell, get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
So Sukuna walks over to him and he slicks his hair back like he a prime Aizen, and he like, y'all holding y'all heads quite high. They drop down immediately and Sukuna throws an air blade at them, cuts off the top of bro's lava head, and then he was like, what Lil Durk say? Shoulda ducked, lil bro. So Sukuna looks at the girls and he like, now what y'all little hoes want? And then they basically start asking Sukuna to go fight fake Ghetto and save him from Kenjaku's control. But being an absolute piece of shit Sukuna is, he like, okay, raise your heads. So they start to raise their heads and he like, I just want y'all to know, don't ever ask me no weak ass shit like that again. And then he decapitates this bitch. And I'm not gonna lie, we should have known. The backstory is always a dead giveaway. But she starts tweaking out over her friend death, rightfully so. And that's when Sukuna like, did you really think 2 bum ass fingers would allow you to have control over me? And then she whips out the phone, goes to take a picture, but Sukuna like, nah bitch, no paparazzi. And then turns her school into a fucking convertible. And bro, while her head flying in the air completely detached from her body, Sukuna just disintegrates her ass. Damn. So after that, Sukuna turns to Jogo and asks him what he wanted, and he like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even want nothing, I just wanted to see you win, big bro. So after Jogo got done polishing up Sukuna, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound lame as fuck. And then Sukuna makes a deal with Jogo that if he lands 1 single punch, then he'll work under them for the day. And then he was like, and hey, to spice it up for you nigga, I'll just kill every dirty nasty human in Shibuya. And bro, when I tell you I'm not even sure why Jogo took this deal, cause that nigga was gonna do that anyways. He was clearly begging for that axe whooping. And then the literal beginning scene of the next episode is this. And then rewind that, pause, look at this nigga's face, and you could tell Sukuna did not come here to play fair. And before we get to this one-sided ass whooping, straight Blueface versus good music, Toji appears before Megumi, and the entire time while Toji sitting back there warming up, Megumi talking about visualize, visualize, visualize yourself winning. And hold up, is bro really trying to use the law of attraction to get him out this ass whooping? I'm crying. But Megumi peeps Toji's stance and he was like, nah, fuck that. Use his rat escape to get the hell up out of there, but Toji, a different type of dog, goes right through it off pure instinct. Megumi dodges, falls, and then starts running away, eventually making it to this abandoned warehouse. And while Megumi running, this nigga just spawns in front of him like, who bro feeling like? Batman nigga? So Megumi stops himself and he puts his hands up like he was ready to squabble. And that's when Toji was like, this ain't what you want. blocking every single one of his hits and then giving him a life-altering back hit. And not only is spit flying out his mouth, Megumi done took Optimus' spot. Got my boy hitting that when your mom hit you in that one spot in your back you can't reach part 2. And then one of his rabbits run in because clearly Megumi cannot ISO. Gets grabbed by the ears, and this is where I started getting confused because this rabbit swings in like Tarzan and Toji start using them to beat the shit out of the other rabbits. Megumi comes back in, goes for a leg sweep, but his defense and offense ain't good. Bro, it's just like the nasty Antetokounmpo, a straight liability. Because Toji stops his leg sweep, Megumi gets up, gets blocked, and then gets grabbed and headbutted. But Toji did not let him go. So Megumi uses a rabbit, but he weaves the kick once and then twice. And then like queso, nigga takes a bite out of the rabbit's leg, spits it out, and throws Megumi with it. And this whole time, Toji just been trolling, not taking the situation seriously at all. And it shows because he throws his weapon in the air, and I was like, oh nah, I can feel it. He's cooking. Thumps on the ground, sending debris flying everywhere. Rodarius Wave can relate. And then while every rabbit is floating in the air, this nigga uses the debris from the ground to completely put every rabbit in the room in a blender. And then he catches his weapon. And Toji really be flexing with any opportunity he get. I was gonna compare him to Mayweather, but bro can actually read. He ain't first team all short, but it's like Floyd. Megumi gets ragdolled at a wall, and then Toji goes to stomp him out, walks him down, and then kicks him in the face, making him hit the letter C midway until he flies into a car. Toji turns into Wemby, straight rebound merchant, cause Megumi bounces off the car, and Toji smacks bro and kicks him, got him skipping off the concrete like a rock until he goes back first into a car. And that's when Toji started showing he was mad as hell that plan B didn't work, kicking a literal semi at Megumi, and then he just runs away. So after camping high ground for like 10 minutes, Toji jumps down, weapon in hand, but Megumi been watching that drunkenly, weaving out the way cleanly, and Toji ain't really feeling that one, getting into a track stance and then rushing in, and that's when Megumi was like,
oh, got his ass.
Got him stepping on a fake rabbit, falling in water, but somehow Toji hits that reverse car, getting even closer to bro, and this is when he was like, what the fuck, this nigga kinda look like me. And then bro disappears and goes back to where he first started cooking that nigga from, and you could tell that nigga was moving dumb fast. Look at how Megumi hands are. He holding a Hulk's career after Thanos beat his ass, straight nothing. So Toji in the back like, damn, that little nigga look familiar. And then he started having flashbacks to when he sold his damn son. And the part that gets me, his wife was like, take care of Megumi, honey. And then he comes out that shit and he like, nah, I'm good off that bitch. And Megumi just standing there like, what the fuck? So Toji realized he couldn't kill him because that's his son, obviously. So he was like, fuck it, I'ma just traumatize the little nigga, and stabbed himself in the head. Bro really said, I'm leaving him with something. And then before he died, he was like, damn, I should have wrapped it up. Huh? And Megumi really out here going through it. We talking can't catch a single break. Cause after that, Megumi literally gets snuck by Jojo Siwa after bro been fighting for his life for the past 10 minutes. So we cut back to Sukuna versus Jogo fight, if we can even call it that. And Sukuna runs in while bro's trying to shoot him, turns his hands into pepperoni slices, and then he starts dodging all these magma shots like it's nothing. Until he jumps on the building doing his best Spider-Man pose. And then a camera pans away and this nigga is inside the building walking when fire is coming his way. So he leaves that whole speed, runs through the building, and look at Jogo. He knew he was finna get his shit clapped.
Pause.
Blocks the right and then a kick and then spins him in the air all while smiling. And then while he in the air, he like,
stop touching niggas with your hand,
cutting off all of his fingers. So he does what any ugly nigga would do, start hating and targeting looks, putting his head down,
pause,
and then shooting magma in Sukuna's face. But the thing is, Sukuna ain't even there anymore, coming out of left field, swinging him around and throwing his ass throughout the entirety of Shibuya. And oh no, the pummeling doesn't stop there. He gets up and Sukuna volleyball spikes him in the head, turning his magma head into the leather U. And bro, if I was Jogo, if I'm getting my ass whooped this bad, it's time to wrap it up. I ain't got no goddamn Saiyan pride. Fuck Sukuna try hard ass, but hey, niggas just don't be listening. So Sukuna just standing there with his hands in his pants like that useless nigga Darvin him. And that's when Captain Magma goes try hard, turning the entirety of Shibuya into Pompeii. And let's take a second here. This me talking to y'all. Realistically, how much money would a nigga have to pay you for one of y'all to live in Shibuya? I'm not gonna lie, if they throw a couple M's at me, I might do it. Cap. But Sukuna jumps up out of there and then he starts flipping, dodging every attack with his hands in his pants. And there ain't no hoes around. He just doing this shit off pure bad intentions. So Jogo got tired of being down 3-1 in a series, if you can call it that. So he grabs 2 buildings with his magma hand and slams them into Sukuna, but he like, that don't work. Splitting the buildings in half like paper, and then look at bro's pose. Nigga out here moving like a god. And just like my father, bro disappears and Jogo look for him. And bro, what the fuck? I just know the animators got forced to spend 6 months of their lives animating this scene right here straight.
No, I'm done. You done?
I'm done wasting time. I'm about to get started on.
Oh, you done wasting time?
Right now.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
He runs through the building and he juggling this nigga Jogo until he kicks his ass in the air. Got that nigga like, ooh,
That brother's floating in the air.
Sukuna hits a devious smile, grabs this nigga face palming his shit like a Wilson Evolution basketball, and then slams him through a literal 17-story building. I should know, I counted. So after Jogo got turned into that injured Squidward meme, we see his jaw and his shit is fucked. I mean, look at bro's teeth. He out here giving Krishan Rock a run for her money in a competition of who should close their mouth the fastest. And then Sukuna just start emasculating him. He like, you know, with the moonlight illumination, it really shows how bitch made you are. And then Jogo sitting down holding his jaw and he like, damn, he's too strong. So Sukuna grabs him by his collar and he like, nah nigga, you ain't done. We gon' keep fighting until I'm satiated. And yeah, it's confirmed this nigga's 100% Saiyan. They the only niggas I know that love a good ass whooping. So Sukuna starts skating back while Jogo making a big ass meteor. And look bro, while Jogo is making that meteor right, Sukuna third parties these four that are trying to run away and he like, where y'all think y'all going? Matter of fact, ain't none of y'all leaving until I say so. And then he like, oh yeah, if anybody violates my rule, consider yourself a first class ticket to an MJ concert. And then he like, not yet.
What the fuck? Stop playing.
Still not yet. Now. And everybody gets the fuck up out of there. And then the explosion hits, clearing out most of the area. And bro, what the fuck? He ain't even have to do all that. But we skip and we see Jogo hype as hell. Man, I don't care if he is Sukuna. Ain't no way he can escape something like that unharmed. And then Sukuna just appears behind him and this nigga sending crisscross applesauce and he like, did you really think that shit was gonna work, nigga? That shit was like Vegeta's Gallic gun. No damage. And then to throw dirt on an open wound, Sukuna tells him like, look, I want you to go out like a real man. So square up, nigga. And then he tells him he'll use Jogo's specialty. Burn. And then Jogo over there like, oh my god, I thought his ability was splitting things in half. And then this nigga pulls out a literal bow and arrow made of fire out of his GTA loadout. And y'all remember how I said Jogo was gonna find out later? Well, no John Cena, his time is now. Cause these niggas don't even show the ending. Pure disrespect. I expect something like this to happen to Yamcha weak ass. And then Jogo talking to his dead friends in his head like, I'm sorry you guys, I failed. And somehow Sukuna invades his mind, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna talk shit, but he was like, you know, you entertain me a little bit, little nigga. You alright with me, little bro. You're strong. And then this nigga started dick eating. He like, oh my god, he called me strong. And then it just cuts to this nigga being fried. So look, we got the first part out of the way. That was a light snack, but now we about to get into the egregious shit. So after Megumi got sneaked by Jojo Siwa, he was like, fuck this shit. I'm done playing fair. And starts to summon Mahoraga. And Sukuna literally felt a disturbance in the air straight. I smell free eats. We cut back and Megumi starts talking to Yuji, talking about, I'm sorry, Yuji, but I'll be dying first. And I'm like, how? He got Mahoraga. Who's stopping bro now? Until he backhands his ass into a wall, got him slumped over. And then Mahoraga starts walking Jojo down. And he's stumbling and falling all over him. So he seen Mahoraga friendly fire his own mans. He knew he was next. And that's when Mahoraga winds up an African dad slap. But Sukuna pops up out of nowhere and save bro. And then he looking over at Megumi slumped over and talking about, yeah, I need him alive. There's still some things you need to do for me. We here for that action, bro. Shut up. So Sukuna walks up to Mahoraga and they get started. Mahoraga turns into X-23 from Logan, pulling out a blade out his arm, but Sukuna blocks that hoe and then he starts getting pushed into the ground. And Sukuna ain't going for none of that, moving out the way and hitting bro with a mean left. And while he's sideways in the air, he throws up the deuce, cutting bro in the chest twice. And while he days feeling the effect of that last attack, Mahoraga and Sukuna do the same attack, sending them both flying. And bro, at this point is where I realized Sukuna was really out there trolling, cause this nigga walks out the building with a bucket of chicken and a drink. So Mahoraga gets up and this nigga Sukuna is completely unfazed, bro. Like, damn nigga, I hate this Popeyes, always fucking up my order. And then spits that shit out. Me personally, I wouldn't want to be the nigga taking his order, but I ain't gonna lie, the workers might give bro a run for his money straight.
Welcome to Popeyes here. Give me 1 sec. Damn, nigga, I said, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You need to take your ass home.
Yeah, tell him, for real.
Nigga, pull up to the window.
So Sukuna sends an air blade, cuts his chest again, and that was the worst thing he could have ever done. We should all know, don't fuck with the drip, cause Mahoraga bounced back, blitzed his ass, and all you could see was popcorn flying in the air and him dragging Sukuna through every window in Shibuya. Sukuna catches himself and he posting up on the wall like Spidey for the second time today, and then he like, you pussy. So Mahoraga rushes in and Sukuna gets up out of there and he doing Gabby Douglas flips while Mahoraga Phelps is swimming on concrete. How? I don't know. Somebody gotta explain this shit to me. Sukuna jumps up out of there and Mahoraga out there looking like he trying out for the men's Olympic volleyball team, trying to hit a mean ass double fist spike. He misses and he got up paid. Sukuna kicks bro in the mouth, gets grabbed, but he's smiling mid throw. We should have known something was over, bro. He tries to throw him and gets his arm turned into pepperoni slices, and then he like job's not finished. Takes bro's leg next, making him hit the will you marry me, and that's when he uses sexy red breath to push Sukuna back first into 5 different buildings. Sukuna drops back doing another Spidey pose, and he felt a disturbance in his drip, and he was like, hold up, is that Bigfoot ass nigga fingering my collar? And I don't know why bro acting like that. This is easily the worst main character fin I ever seen in my life. Y'all see his feats? Yuta is clearly the MC, but Mahoraga is a elite defender. Ain't no way he let him get far. Jumping on his head trying to bite Sukuna, why this nigga got his dusty ass 2K generated sneaks on his face. Sukuna kicks him right into a building and then he winds up a right, but Mahoraga Ali is a master counterer. After his punch making the windows bust out like Ron Wade took a step in the building. They land on the ground, Sukuna on 2 feet, Mahoraga on 1. But he instantly bounces back up, punches Sukuna, but he stops it with his hand. And then he starts getting sun, telegraphing all of his hits. Left, right, left, and he goes in with his blade. And look at this shit, Sukuna catched it with 2 fingers. I ain't felt this much embarrassment from an anime since Aizen stopped Ichigo's theme song. But hey, he got his get back, and then he starts going for a finisher, but he getting embarrassed because Sukuna is countering all of them hoes perfectly to the point where they piecing up the building. Sukuna throws his ass in the air, and that's when Mahoraga turns around and Sukuna wraps an entire elevator cable around him and throws his ass into another building. And bro, this shit really got me hitting the LeBron face, because there's no way you telling me he felt the need to do all of this. Mahoraga picks up the car with one hand and starts throwing like 60 of them hosts, but Sukuna like, nigga, that's all you got. Hitting the Uno reverse car, kicking all of them shits back at him, leaving a slash in the wall. And then we see Mahoraga get split in half. Yamamoto can relate. Sukuna pulls up on bro and he like, oh, I see. You a regeneration merchant. And he ain't like that. Sending Sukuna through almost every building in Shibuya, doing what Steph Curry wouldn't.
I don't want them damn niggas living across the street from me. Shoot, I paid too much money for my house. Funny ass music.
Straight affordable housing. And let's look at this real close. This shit look like a bullet, right? But no, that's just Sukuna getting ragdoll at light speed through buildings. And then he just slides back. And this the thing I hate about these evil ass anime characters. Niggas be like, oh, it's a group of people over there. Let's make this a spectator sport. Mahoraga comes in and Sukuna hit him with a weave that can only be matched by Q-Vera. And that's when he stops caring completely, watching everybody in the building besides Mahoraga. He puts his palm on his stomach and turns him into Hannah Baker, straight slashes to the body. And then we see Mahoraga laying on the ground and Sukuna got the same reaction as we do, cause bro out here throwing a fight straight Jake Paul opponents. And then Mahoraga stands up quick as hell, weaves the left and then right, and then dodges the blade, and then for no reason at all, he pops back up and bites the blade with his neck mouth and breaks it. He turns Mahoraga into a cheerleader cause he makes him hit the letter C for cook and fly into the air. And oh nah, he ain't done. Eat this left as he flies straight into the wall. Mahoraga gets up and he geeking, and the animators really went into overdrive on these scenes cause even an auctioneer couldn't commentate on this. Shit was moving way too fast. But what did B. Lou say?
But what they say, if you don't shoot, the shots you don't make, you miss all of them.
So let's run it. Sukuna hits him with the finger, and then he splits his midsection open, and that's when a rock comes out of nowhere, and Sukuna on the back of that whole spread equal. Probably cheesing and shit too. Somebody come take this grown ass man to 6 Flags or something. Mahoraga follows after him, try harder, but Sukuna blocks the blade and hits him with the right, and then he flying back. Jumps on straight air, kicks him out of frame, and bro been showing signs that he wanna be Spidey all day. So here's another one. Grabbing a hook, swinging in like he Miles Morales, and drop kicking Mahoraga into a skyscraper. Mahoraga realized he was getting work and goes on the offensive, going to grab Sukuna, but he's standing there with his hands in his pants unfazed. And I'm not gonna lie, somehow Mahoraga is attached to a mountain of cars by this little ass wire. Like bro, did we just forget 15 seconds ago bro picked up an entire car with one hand and he getting beat by some wire? So Mahoraga starts causing mad property damage using his Lizzo sized back to move all the cars and buildings in the surrounding area. So Mahoraga yeets the cars out the way, hitting a Wolverine, and then he smacks Sukuna in the air, and that's when he gets hit by a train. But Sukuna turns that shit into a camera film, and then Mahoraga comes back in for the fade, hitting bro with a right that he could not tank. And then this when the entire energy shifted for Sukuna. This entire episode we ain't see bro make this face. Nigga been smiling like he Duke Dennis the whole episode. Nigga, what are you that happy for? Mahoraga throws him into a train and throws that shit into a building. And after Sukuna got thrown into a building, he gets up and Mahoraga comes down, and bro does a backflip, runs, and starts moving like a figure skater, sending out a slash mid-air. But that shit did absolutely nothing to Mahoraga, but the people that was in the building, let's just say it's gonna be a lot of RIPs in their bios in Shibuya. And then they show that bro is an absolute piece of shit, clearing out the whole entire story of civilian just to get to one man. That, keep in mind, he did not have to fight. So while Mahoraga charging in, Sukuna starts doing jutsu symbol. Bro just can't be himself today and cuts off Mahoraga's arm and then just smacks that shit out the way and then sends a shockwave that pushes him into another building. And this is where Mahoraga literally starts geeking. Bro takes the top off a building, runs, spins, and throws that shit like a javelin at Sukuna. But he just turns it into small pieces while he's sitting on a traffic light. Nigga is literally up there emoting while he conducting a fucking symphony. So eventually, after whooping Mahoraga's ass for 5 minutes straight with no repercussions, Sukuna starts to learn about his abilities. He found out bro is a regeneration merchant and ain't let it go since. Talking about, if I was in my old state, you might have had the chance to beat me, but now you're cooked. Mahoraga tries to grab him, but Sukuna ready to put his ass in a blender because he starts to activate his domain. Bro was like, domain expansion. Malevolent Shrine. And then the narrator was basically like, yeah, if Sukuna really wanted to, everybody in a 200-meter radius would be dead. Y'all lucky that fatherless nigga Fushiguro down there or all of y'all would be packed. So we see Mahoraga and Sukuna completely disappear, and that's when all the lights turn off and these two girls talking like, oh my god, bitch, did you hear Tariq got grabbed on stream? Oh, I wish that would. And then Sukuna just booms they ass. And then Mahoraga walks up to Sukuna while he in Malevolent Shrine, but the entire 140 meters of Shibuya starts burning up. So Sukuna goes into his deep bag of two moves, pulls out the bow and arrow made of fire and booms that bitch. And oh, that ain't the end, because Jojo see was looking at the damage that Sukuna done did, and he look at Brody and he like, that tight ass ponytail, what you looking at? And then tells bro to kick rocks, and he was like, okay, bet. Excited as hell, talking about I survived. And that's when Sukuna was like, yeah, nigga, and splits his head in half. And I'm not gonna lie, Sukuna really is the biggest piece of shit, because he realized Yuji was finna take back over, and he was like, I bet, I guess I'll release it right here. And then Yuji looks and he's straight traumatized. All the memories of what Sukuna did replaying in his head. And then bro drops to his knees. And I don't even have nothing to say. Bro is just an evil bastard. But hey, I'll see y'all soon. Mahito versus Yuji and Todo next. Peace.